Now we're gonna do something very different today. You never seen anything like this in this channel. I know that Credit Shifu did something similar some time ago, and even though he did it first, I didn't take this idea from him. So one of my favorite things to do, except for credit cards and watches, is air rifles. I love air rifles because they're legal. You can shoot everywhere. As you're gonna see, it's not really everywhere, but at least you have the freedom and you're not worried about the law telling you that you can't use your rifle or be in danger to get into trouble, legal trouble that is. So, and it's not harmful for, well, it can be harmful, okay, so it's less harmful than real firearms. So I love air rifles. I have a Gamo Swarm Maxim and a Gamo Magnum Swarm. That means that they have a little magazine that they shoot, and they're both 22. I got my Magnum last week, and I wanted to try something different. I know that the previous rifle I had was strong enough for many things, but not strong enough to go through metal. So I wanted to see how I'm gonna fix that. So the new rifle has the power, it's very strong, but also I needed a new pellet. I got a penetrating pellet specifically for hunting and penetrating whatever you want to penetrate. It has a bronze tip. It's really expensive for being a pellet. The little case is $40, and you can and it has 200, and you can get 500 pellets for about $10 at Walmart. So it's much more expensive than the average, but as you will see, it did a pretty good job. Now, what's the best target? The best target is all my canceled American Express credit cards. I thought they still have some life in them, not to use like I would normally use them for exchanges and buying stuff, but hey, I gotta squeeze as much juice as I can from what I paid already, and I have a whole collection: 4 plastic credit cards, 4 metal credit cards. Some of them were from my authorized users. You're gonna see 3 platinums, 1 gold, and 4 other plastic credit cards. And I always was curious to see what happens when you shoot one of these. Try to penetrate those credit cards and see what kind of damage we can do. Now, for the first, I did the blue cash, and it went right through. It's just a plastic, and I shot that one with just the lead pellet, 15 grams. It was very easy. It was a Gamo, very easy. I went to 4 because he did it so easy. I didn't even realize I penetrated that credit card. So I went directly to 4, and sure enough, the pellet went through all 4 of them, all plastic. It was the blue cash, the blue preferred, my gold Delta, and my old business plus. Now I went directly for the platinum. The platinum I tried with a lead pellet, didn't go through. It hit pretty hard. It did a good dent, but it didn't go through, and that's why I changed directly to the penetrating pellets, and sure enough, it went through like butter. I tried the second credit card, and so 2, one next to the other, and it went right through both. Now I added a third platinum, and it went great. It went through both the first 2 credit cards, and it stopped on the third next to the chip area. Did a good dent to the third credit card, but it didn't go through. And then I added the gold just for the heck of it, but it went through the gold, and then it bounced on the rest. It went on the side. So unfortunately, that was kind of a miss, and there was no more credit card area for me to do anything more. Unfortunately, there's only so many shots you can shoot before you start making a big mess over that credit card and don't realize where the pellet goes, because we made the point that it can go through 1 easily, through 2 easily, but then it was very hard for me to understand what hole was from where, because they also go sideways as they bounce. So I think it was a pretty decent experience. Now I think it's fair to say that my platinums are all totaled, and that makes me very, very happy, because in my personal opinion, that's what American Express deserves nowadays. They're only good for target practice. Okay, so guys, the first shots were with the Gamma Magnum Energy Country, 15.4 grains, 1 gram. They penetrated easily all the plastic cards. I put 4 plastic Amex together. I did my Delta Gold, see, nice and clean. My previous Business Plus, the Blue Cash Preferred, and the Blue Cash. So yeah, easily. It's not even a joke. It was nothing. But then we had an issue. We came to the Platinum, and the Platinum was really strong actually. So here's the first. This is the first shot with this lead pellets. It didn't go through. It did a good dent on it, but nothing important. And then I changed directly to the penetrating pellets. The penetrating pellets, they are so freaking expensive. That's why I didn't want to shoot that many. I don't know if you can see. These are 22s. So 22s, and they have this head. I'm going to put probably a picture somewhere so you can see it clearly. They have a bronze tip, and they fly like crazy fast from that Gamma. The Gamma Magnum is super strong. I don't know if you guys know anything about air rifles, but it breaks the sound barrier with lighter pellets. That's why I like to use heavy, because it makes a big noise when it cracks the sound barrier. And these just penetrated the Platinum like nothing. And I did it multiple times, and I tried 1, I tried 2, it did 2, and then I tried 3. You can see here the first, the one on the top, is the first that got penetrated altogether next to the chip. Then the second one cracked and it penetrated next to the chip, and the third just got a dent. So yeah, the third stopped it, but it went through 2 Platinums. And then just for the heck of it, I put the gold in front of all of them, and you can see here on your bottom left, that's the shot right there. Goes like butter through it. I was expecting to do this video much earlier. I tried, I did my best. It's not easy to find an area where I can do these things where I am. Unfortunately, I'm very close to the city, and I'm starting to hate it. The older I get, the more weird I get about these things. So I like my peace and quiet, and also the freedom to do whatever I want to do. So unfortunately, that's the situation. But the video is done, and I think it's fair to say that these cards are pretty strong. They managed to keep the round from this air rifle that is super strong. But that's all for today, guys. Let me know how you like these videos. Please like, subscribe. These videos are not easy to make, and they take a lot of valuable time. So thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, ciao.